Hello? Hello? Hello, Mel. Hello, Yummy Rise. Welcome, welcome. Today, we do Neuvillette. Yes. Oh, we finally. Alright, let me change it over. Morning. I did wake up from a nap. I was supposed to start a little bit ago. But nap, yes. Naps are nice. Actually no, I can condense this down. I have too much resin. Well, yes. Let me condense one down. Okay. Now, as I said, I slept. I have not yet done my dailies, so let's quickly run and do our dailies before we start. But how is everyone? Christmas should now just about be over. I have realized my back hurts, and I must have done something while I was cleaning to tweak it, because it keeps pinching and it hurts. So now every time I walk about or get up from my bed, it tweaks and I'm like, ah ha. Joyous things. Oh, did he take some health hit from that? What the fuck? Our favorite Sumeri commissions that are never the ones I want. You look gorgeous this morning. Ha! Thank you. I'm still in my Christmas PJs. Because I was tired yesterday. And then I had the audacity to try go Boxing Day shopping. So I'm extra tired. But also stop. Messy hair. My hair, I have it like half up, half down. So it's fine. It probably needs to be brushed, yes. But I can get away with it. It's very messily up, I guess. But I do my hair up so well that it just looks like I've been up for a really long time. Not that I've really gone to sleep with my hair. Sometimes my bedhead can look a little bad. Oh, we're jumping on mushrooms. This is great as long as you get it first try, because this is like then the easiest commission is like, oh, you just jump on 5 mushrooms and they'll give you 10 premiers. Easiest 10 premiers of my life. Okay, sure, we'll do this one. But how is everyone? Oh, I think I asked that. Gosh, I must be so tired. Oh, you said a hydrate. I got some boba here, and then a drink from electrolytes, so I stay hydrated and awake and stuff. I don't know. I do question if I should have now gotten an energy drink. It should be fine. Oh no, I've got okay. A health. Okay. Oh no, electro, just physical damage. Oh, I thought. Oh, I got it right here. Okay, the traveler. Here's your payment. Welcome to swing by. Okay, let's. Oh. Hopefully sitting on my chair is good. But don't break back, because that's good. Stop. No, it's not broken. It's just me being old, I think. Where the fuck is my last commission? The lower back pain that you get from being old. Or being irresponsible when you try and lift things. It is probably all of the above. There we go. This one's very far away. I gotta run. I'm excited to do Neuvillette story quest. I want to see our boy drink water.
Be still.
More raw meat. Protecting a ley line. Oh, actually, I should be able to change my party now. Because I had it like this to fight the seahorse. But I finished fighting the seahorse. No need, not needed anymore.
Gotcha.
Oh. Just a little outside her range. Come on, come on. And done. Make sure on my dailies. Oof. Okay, let's... Oh wait, why is my teapot? Oh, I made furniture for my teapot. I think, what, it was like 70 items or something I haven't made. But I also haven't finished claiming everything. It's just a little bit.
This realm.
Because I decided to be funny and spend... Oh, never... Okay, level 6. And use all my realm currency on the new furniture items when I I shouldn't have done it that quickly because oh, my leg's pulsing. That's not good. Because that means I can't buy all of the talent level up material. I can't do many of these, but I've also noticed that quality of life stuff, they keep pushing the character I need up the top for claiming stuff. I think that's the only 2 that's available to do. Yeah, because the rest of them I'm still need more wood for. I gotta spend like a stupid amount of time just hitting trees.
If you ever
Do I need to get back to the Genshin grind? Yes. Everyone needs to get back to the Genshin grind. We've got Lantern Rite. Next update. Everyone's got to be ready for Lantern Rite. You know? If you're not ready for Lantern Rite, oof. The Lantern Rite's gonna be so good. Apparently there's like a whole new map area. Oh, it's... And we get Cloud Retainer, and we're getting new skins, and you get your claim on a 4-star leeway character. Oof, oof, oof. It's very good. Okay, I may be summoned away in a sec, which isn't fun, but it should be fine. Okay, these two still gotta do, but let's. Oh, oh, look how pretty that is. Ooh. A familiar threat. Paimon is curious about Neuvillette. Let's go talk to him.
It's been a while since we last saw Neuvillette. Paimon wonders what he's been up to. Paimon has so many questions about his true identity. Let's go talk to him and find out.
Yes, because he's now the sovereign. I actually do wonder how far into the story some of these story quests get. There is an easier way to do this. Let me just teleport over you. Palace Memorials. A cringe. Oh, hi, Mika. How are you? Also, how dare. Oh. Oh. No, Neuvillette. Decent.
Wait, did I hear that right? Monsieur Neuvillette, are you sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
Oh. Me, back hurts because I'm old. And I'm tired, I guess. But apart from that, I'm good.
That's right.
Ooh.
No, but why? Technically speaking, cases like this are better left to the guards. Neuvillette! Sidine! Hey there! What are you two talking about? Ugh, Traveler and Paimon, please help me talk our Chief Justice out of this. He wants to investigate a case on his own.
How dare he do work?
Now, this is completely unprecedented. How can we have the Udex acting like a private detective?
Starting a new job, I can introduce you to some amazing detectives.
Thank you for your concern, but I currently have no such plans. Oh, apologies. I took your question in earnest, but it now occurs to me that it was most likely in jest.
He's so good.
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something you've got to investigate personally.
A Melusine named Kiara received a threat letter.
Not one of his daughters.
And then?
That is all the information I have acquired at this stage.
I have no idea why you're so hung up over this. I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't any trials today. So, if you insist, I have no objections.
Thank you for understanding.
Then I shall return to my post for now. Should anyone visit while you are away, I will be sure to make a record of it. I sincerely hope that you will return soon.
Messerly is so adorable.
Judging from Sidine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's so special about this case?
I cannot tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events.
Oh.
There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
Conflicts of interest? Care to explain in detail?
Come on, stop being so secretive. We still have no idea what's going on.
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark, but I need some time to revisit those memories and collect my thoughts.
Okay.
Long story short, a little more than 400 years ago, I became the Udex of Fontaine and initiated a series of institutional reforms.
Mm-hmm.
There were few people I could trust, but I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Mm.
They must have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you.
Can I get high praise? I mean, what?
Indeed. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to protect them. The reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. Ultimately, they wanted me to yield more of my power. The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life, and Vautrin being exiled. From then on, I've been especially careful when dealing with cases related to Melusines.
You're concerned that you're the perpetrators, your target. It seems like they're using mezzanines against you. Oh, okay, wait. I'll be back 1 second. Sorry, a big. Okay, real target, yes.
All Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society.
Just like me for real.
I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of Fontaine.
Oh, hi, Lilith. He's...
Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me.
Yes.
Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to lay the blame on me.
Oh.
I have nothing against the opinions of others, but the moment a whirlpool of conspiracy forms, it inevitably affects the innocent.
Mm-hmm.
It has already happened once, and I want to make sure it does not happen again.
Even so, why do you have to be the one investigating? There's the guards, the Maréchaussée Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Aren't they more than enough to figure out what's going on?
Based on prior experience, there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to the same department.
Oh.
The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different factions.
Yeah. As most political systems do.
However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine, a lot of trouble could be avoided if I personally took on the case.
Makes sense.
Outsider? But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would you be an outsider?
I understand where you are coming from, but there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities and how I perceive myself.
No.
You know very well about my true identity, and have even met others of my kind in other nations.
Yeah. The Hydro Dragon Sovereigneer.
Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental difference between dragons and humans.
Yes.
Taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of this community. In fact, the status I was granted has prevented me from forming deeper bonds with others.
No.
I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider, a fish out of water.
If you put it that way, we're also outsiders to Fontaine. Oh, hi, Patho. Hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those organizations anyway. So how about we come with you on your investigation? Let's team up and round up all the bad guys lurking in the dark.
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases on my own, but with professionals like you around, I'm sure it will go a lot smoother.
Yes. We're professionals.
Paimon's starting to get a little embarrassed. Just leave it to us.
Let us go. We should visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding of the situation.
Okay.
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but is that really true?
We'll find out, I guess.
Paimon feels like he has a kinda skewed perspective on a lot of things. Anyway, let's catch up with him first.
Okay. Paimon. The remains of the past day. Oof.
Paimon's been thinking. You called yourself a fish out of water, right? But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you better?
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider using the more accurate term in private occasions. Please allow me to rephrase. As a dragon out of water.
That sounds kind of weird. Let's stick with the previous version instead.
Is that it? Alright. We can aim for that direction. I'm not gonna make it above that. That's fine. Oh no. Are we gonna land in the water? No, it's fine, it's fine. We're pros at this. Just swim a little. Run a little more. Yeet. Oh look, it is a little miscellaneous.
The weather's amazing today.
Aww.
Kiara.
Monsieur Neuvillette! And you are?
How dare.
Oh, I remember.
Thank you.
You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, she's adorable. Hey there, it's nice to meet you. Thanks for the compliment. Is there anything I can do for you?
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter? Oh, right! I remember now. The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide and seek.
Oh.
But Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But that's not gonna happen with everyone looking after me, right?
Right.
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people recently?
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious?
Someone who follows you from behind. Someone who always strikes up a conversation with you.
Ah! Did you think of something? Nope. I don't remember meeting anyone like that.
Do you still have the letter with you? I want you to show me what it says.
Oh, let's see. Found it.
It's Fontani. No, what's it say?
Now then, get lost. If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you.
It's a bad threatening letter, but I'll come and catch you.
A simple
Ooh.
threat. Neither the handwriting nor the content itself reveals anything about the writer's intentions.
Are they concealing their identity on purpose?
We can't rule out that possibility. Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Mermonia to review some official documents.
Okay.
Kiara, you should come with us. It's safer if you stay close by.
Sure. Wait, no. I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
But you are being watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara and make sure she's safe. With us around, anyone scheming to hurt Kiara can forget about it. Thank you, Traveler. Big Sis Paimon.
Big Sis Paimon.
Don't worry, your Big Sis Paimon is super strong.
All right, let us go our separate ways for now. Please take care of Kiara.
Of course, Neuvillette.
We'll take her to a lost place right away. See you around. So, Kiara, how old are you? Let me think. 1, 2, 10? I can't remember. But I remember coming to the Court of Fontaine with Carol and Neuvillette. That must have been a long time ago.
She's 400 years old.
Carol? Did Neuvillette mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you? My memory isn't that good. But Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them. Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis. Huh, Paimon sees. Hey, Traveler, did you hear that?
Someone taking photos. Sounds such a Charlotte thing to do. Oh, Chiori. Yes, little red hat.
Strange. Paimon felt like someone was following us. Olaf!
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two...
Oh, they're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
I thought so. What brings you here?
We're on a secret mission.
All right. Guess I shouldn't have asked.
May I begin inspecting the store as planned?
Of course. Go ahead.
But Chiori, so this is Chioria. Chiori's the one who designed, like, most of Fontanian's outfits.
You've cleared the inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never set foot in here at all.
Like, what Farina's outfits and stuff were made by Chiori. And Navia's outfits.
That was quick. What were you inspecting? I took a look around the shop. Neuvillette says that us Melazines have special eyes that can see things people can't.
Oh.
Things like bloodstains. No matter how hard you try to clean them up, we Melazines can see their residual stains for some time. Pretty cool, huh?
Sure. It's a lovely quirky thing to have.
All right. Now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat? Hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit for children next month and wanted to hire you as my model. Is that okay with you?
Of course! Is there anything I need to do?
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. The sample should be a perfect fit.
Seems like they get along really well. Huh? What are you looking
I think there's someone over there.
Is there really someone watching us? Shh! Let's sneak over and take a look.
Okay. Non-suspicious. We're just gonna actually let's ask them.
I think light and frilly clothes look best on you. You definitely look cute wearing them.
I love them too, especially the soft and fluffy kind.
Non-suspicious. Walking around. Non-suspicious. There she is, fucking Charlotte.
Strange. Why isn't he back yet?
Gotcha! Charlotte, what are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening letter. But you don't seem like the type to...
Threat letter? What threat letter?
What are you doing here exactly?
This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't know the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned. I only wanted to follow Monsieur Neuvillette and request an interview with him.
Uh-huh.
You want to interview him?
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every journalist's dream. But it's not an easy task to accomplish. The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointment requests from us, and we never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session.
True. It'd be irresponsible to do that.
So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something too. The perfect opportunity to whip up an exclusive, don't you think?
Oh, maybe.
Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
I don't think he'd agree. It's better if we keep this secret.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that can't be made public knowledge.
I see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll put this matter aside for now. What a shame. Chances like this don't come by very often, you know.
True.
In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about? I swear I won't tell.
Sure.
Alright then.
You tell Charlotte about the letter Kiara received.
What? Someone's targeting a cute little Melazine?
Yes.
Not so loud.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara. Last month, in fact. It was well received by our readers, so I was planning to continue the series. And now someone's coming after her. I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. This secret's safe with me.
Okay.
But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed, others will know eventually.
Eventually, but we probably need that time to figure out what's going on.
Why?
People care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvillette's each and every move. Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides, the case involves Melazines, so...
Anyway,
I'll get going now. Watch yourselves, alright?
Okay.
Well, that was a nice chat. Let's head back and check on Kiara.
Okay. Oh.
What do you think? The design looks pretty good, huh?
The little shits can't keep their mouths shut is what she's trying to say. Oh, welcome. And, oh, it's like... I want to say like AJ, but it's not right. It's fine. It's fine.
I think it's great.
Huh. It's very pretty indeed.
Alright. This is the one child we want to find. I don't know when we're gonna get her. It's definitely in the later patches. I think like... Oh. I think maybe 4-star. She can't be a 4-star if she's supposed to be like the strongest. But she also wasn't in the main story, so... what, 4.5, 6, 7, 8? Sometime.
Haran! What are you doing here? It seems that you just showed up out of nowhere.
Clarence definitely, yeah. Like, she can't not be a 5-star, but like at the same time she hasn't had enough story. I don't know. But I guess like, I don't know, you know? Wasn't she in the Meripede story somewhere? Yeah. She oh, you know what, she did show up, which I guess is enough. She showed up in the main story a couple times. I guess that's enough. Because she killed Navia's dad. And then, protected Navia. And then is like somewhat friends with Navia. They have a complicated relationship. But yeah, she's... Also, Child also wanted to fight her, you know. She's been showing up.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that Neuvillette was investigating a case with you.
The people have been talking.
Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship. It didn't feel right to have my employer personally take on such trivial cases. I happen to have some time at the moment, and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom-made at this boutique, in any case, so we always have a lot to talk about.
Yes.
Ah, Neuvillette sure is lucky to have someone like you.
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with Neuvillette.
Okay.
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands. Come on, let's go find Neuvillette.
Anything else to say?
How has your work been recently?
Same as usual. My schedule normally isn't too packed, so I have plenty of time for myself.
Those heels though, my god.
Ooh, then shall we go out to play? How about a beach vacation, like last time? I've even signed up as a volunteer lifeguard. I'm really good at swimming, so I'm sure I can help.
Okay. Let's go back. The Palace Memoria. Memoria, yes. Okay, I asked Neuvillette how the investigation is. What do you think the Mezzaline's plushies are Oh. They are underwater creatures. Technically, alright? That is interesting. It is a food for thought, right? Let's do a little bit. You can do a little look insight. Museum. So they have like long truffle tails. What the fuck? Like tough tails. Long ear horn, like head protrusions. Mitten like hands and stubby feet. Don't know. I don't know.
Forgotten something. Not to worry.
Maybe they're like amphibians. Like they're just smooth. You know? If I'm saying that, I don't fucking know. You know?
Oh, you're back. Is everything all right?
Yes. Like frog skin, yeah. Like they just, but not as like slimy.
We ran into Cloran. She offered to help us protect Kiara.
That is good to hear. I trust her abilities. It looks like Kiara is in good hands.
We thought so too. Well, did you find any leads?
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara and major cases I have judged over the past decade.
The past decade, my god, that's a lot.
I've come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step. On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish browsing through all these documents? That's a lot of reading even for Paimon.
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it comes to official documents. After all, I have several hundred years of reviewing under my belt.
That's probably why I wouldn't want to do anymore. It's like, bro, I've been reviewing documents for over 400 years.
We'll help you read through them. We have nothing else to do.
Thank you. I will continue looking through the ones piled up on the desk, but feel free to browse through anything else in this room.
Okay. Ooh. We can review 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Nothing else lights up. We can read about Risley. Okay, the bribery case. There's been several bribery... Oh, there's been a severe bribery scandal within the guards. The Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has investigated the case. All suspects involved have been arrested. The suspects have confessed to their crimes. Okay. About Spina de Rosa. Callus, boss of Spina de Rosa, was defeated in the duel and died of serious injuries. The defense of his honor has now come to a close. The defendant did not raise any objections throughout the trial. Udex Neuvillette reserved judgment in this case. Its details are still under investigation. About Risley. The defendant, Risley, has confessed to his crimes and was declared guilty by Udex Neuvillette. But it's time for me. Good night, night. How yummy rise. Have good sleeps. Risley will be exiled to the fortress of Metropede, where he'll be serving his sentence. During the trial, Neuvillette remained silent for a long time. About the council's proposal. Representative Council's proposal. The Representative Council has filed a request to collaborate with the Meretrice Phantom on certain public events. Based on research, they believe that mezzalines can enhance the popularity of these events. The Meretrice Phantom has yet to respond, however, it has not prohibited the mezzalines from participating in such activities. Smuggling case. The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the Guards and Meretrice Phantom. The principal offenses have received judgment based on the severity of their crimes. Please refer to the appendix for the list of names.
Have you made any progress?
We skimmed through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful. Oh, there are so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
Well, this year or in the past 400 years?
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself. If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000 cases. The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
Whoa, that's a lot. Looks like the work of a Chief Justice isn't easy at all.
I wouldn't expect it is.
That might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine. There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired.
Okay.
You read Paimon's mind.
All right, let us take a break then.
The awkward silence. Yes.
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something? All this silence is making Paimon feel really awkward.
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Memonia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do. Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must be thirsty after all that work.
We could do that.
Ooh, drinks! Thank you! Paimon wonders what Neuvillette likes to drink. Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy wines.
No, water. He's a fan of water.
He seems like the type of person who'd own an entire winery. You know, like Diluc.
Ooh, imagine 400 years worth of collecting wines. Ooh. But he likes water. Leaves momentarily, brings back several exquisite wine glasses.
What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
You have a keen eye, Paimon.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
So it's just plain old water?
What did you think it was?
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought you'd prefer something more sophisticated.
This water is indeed very special. It would not be an overstatement to call it sophisticated. I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine, including those that specialize in packaging pure drinking water.
Yes.
Said water is sourced from all across Tevat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake, Liyue's Chintse village, and Inazuma's Konda village. Here is one of their latest products, water from Sumeru's Apam Woods.
Is there any difference? They're all just water, aren't they?
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel, the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintse village have a poignant touch, while one might call the waters of Konda village placid.
Right.
Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
Really? Let Paimon try!
She's gonna say it just tastes like water.
What do you think?
Nope. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all. Isn't this just normal water?
Cider Lake tastes like exploded fish. Can have it. Yes, it has a gunpowdery taste to it.
How regrettable. It seems like you still have a long way to go in refining your tastes.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference. How did you do it anyway? Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon?
That could be the case. It's most likely the case.
We are allowed to bring that up, right? Since no one else is around? Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice in human society?
The only other dragon we know
Sorry, Paimon was just curious. You don't
was
have to
Archon.
answer.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts.
Oh.
I accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
Oh.
Questions? Are there really things you can't figure out?
I want to know what they're going to do with the dragon storyline. Oh. What's great is, from what I've seen, because I think Neuvillette is coming to Lantern, right? I think. But it's stated that he's going to avoid Zhongli at... Oh no, Zhongli says he's going to avoid Neuvillette at all costs. He does not want to talk to him at all. Because Neuvillette has like a bone to pick with Zhongli. It's so funny. The lovely little rumors that I hear about 4.4, but it is in when we get out of it, I'll try and find the voice line for it if it's unlocked.
Many, in fact. But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence. In essence, I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand where my long life should take me. For a long time, my memory was rather incomplete. With regard to the primordial sea, for example, I used to only be able to vaguely recall its connection to me, but I was unaware of what that connection was exactly.
Is there anyone who can answer those questions?
Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer. However, they are scattered across all of Teyvat. Abruptly visiting could very well pose an unpredictable risk.
True. Some of them have very unique personalities, too.
I have been holding on to these unanswered questions for a long time. But there is one thing I've discovered along the way. My emotions easily resonate with those of others. Even I don't have the slightest idea what they mean. My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself. By observing their behavior, perhaps I could one day understand the meaning of my existence.
I see.
Have you made any progress then?
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few and far between. That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat. Such opportunities are rare. Alas, time is limited. We should move on with our investigation.
Yes, we should.
Are we gonna continue reading these documents? Paimon's getting dizzy already.
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents. But while we were on the topic of water a moment ago, another idea came to me.
Water? Do you mean...
The Fountain of Lucine?
That's right. The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's waters converge. It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions.
It is.
If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense resentment towards me. Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the hydro element within the fountain.
Okay.
Perhaps we should go. There shouldn't be too many people near the Fountain of Lucine during the evening.
Okay. Here it is, here it is. Latin Rite Festival spoilers. Neuvillette goes to Liyue to meet Zhongli, but Zhongli dodges him. Let me copy it. There you go. Okay, wait. Let me see if I can get it, because I have Neuvillette. Oh wait, just here. About the Geo Archon. Wait, this should be here it is.
Nothing will stop me from rendering judgment on each of the 7. As the Archon who won the authority of Geo, Deus Ori must be called to trial. If one does not wish to see us on opposite sides of a conflict, they need not worry, for I intend to stay in Fontaine for the foreseeable future, which could well mean another 400 years. As another point of consolation, even when the trial eventually takes place, it is still not a given that the judgment will lead to a physical confrontation.
Let's take a fight the Geo Archon. I do think it's very funny. Heaps of lines. I never read all of them. That's so bad. I should. I don't usually look at reads and stuff, but it's true. It'd be funny. I know. I try not to, but considering I like so much Genshin stuff on Twitter, I can't avoid it. But normally it's not too bad. Like them saying that, oh, you know, he's coming to is coming to Liyue for Latin, right? You're like, okay, cool, but you don't know what he's gonna be doing or what the story is gonna be, or it is just a. I know. I don't mind the ones that are like, oh, this is gonna happen, but they don't really say too much about it. They're like, yeah. It's like when they say this character's coming out. It's like, oh, cool. So you know it's like a bit, but you don't know, you know, what their playstyle is gonna be, and those are the bits. Like if it's anything too. Actually, I should just go over here. It's too much of a walk. If it's anything like too much, like I don't like watching the leaked playstyles and shit like that, just because that's like a little too much. If they're like, oh, here's some, you know, it says that he's going to Latin Rite and he's gonna avoid.
Panic-stricken, but
Oh, it was him.
courage to say anything in opposition.
Shh.
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
No. Oh. But yeah.
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
What should we do next? Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Not really. Should I drink more primordial seawater?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
Okay.
A safe distance? Neuvillette, what exactly are you?
Ah.
Whoa, it's glowing!
Ooh, pretty. It's all white now. Okay, cool. As the fountain of Lucine lights up, a wave of dizziness washes over you. Flashbang. Ooh. What just happened? Full-powered dragons are scary as like, yeah. Suddenly just like, yeah, nah, I'm fine. It's cool. I'd rather not. Gave all that shit up. But nevertheless, like, been as strong as he is, as just like the dragon by himself. And then they're like, oh, but you're like, we're giving you all your powers back. Oof. Strong boy. Everything looks a little different from how they are normally. I should continue forward and take a look around. Everything's black and white. That's so cool. Oh, I get to play as Traveler. I can't fight anything, right? I can't even look at the map. You can see everything's like red. It won't let me go. I'm just gonna force it to make me teleport back. It's gonna do. It's just getting darker and darker. There's nothing here. No, I probably shouldn't go too far just to be safe. I don't know how I'm gonna jump back up here, honestly. I actually can't jump. This is a mistake. Oh. Was that bar in the top left that appears sometimes? Looks like a leftover of some Twitch notification or something. The bar in the top left. Oh. Like when it was all white and stuff. It covers my UID. Oh, okay, no, okay, I can't even go into the menu.
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Oh, it's Carol. It is like this, I don't know, did some weird effect to it, so you can't really see it half the time. Like right now, you can't see it. But when it's all white, you can, it does whatever it does, but it covers it. I try to make the least intrusive, like, cover for it. And that's the best I could do.
The Court of Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom. I'm certain you'll become an indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
Oh.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
True.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village, but I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world.
That's probably why Neuvillette connects with them so much.
For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
Well, this was 400 years ago.
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way. I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did? The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head, and I tried really hard not to cry.
Aww.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome. Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
One day.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future, so please try to get along.
Lord, the nearby, okay. But soon the fountain's broken. I've already fixed this fountain, thank you very much. It was a story quest. Two world quests that involved. Oh, this must be the dude. No?
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
Oh.
Aw.
Hello. I'm Carol, a Melazine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
Oh god.
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Hard to say.
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
How dare.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Neuvillette allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
What a bunch of stuck up little shits.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
They tackle some pretty heavy stuff with these stories. I know.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
Quit acting like a bitch. Oh.
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him. We joined the Mare Chaussee Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Solving cases? With Neuvillette in cahoots with you? You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know.
Heavy for anime gacha game made for tuition, I suppose. Oh no, they do. Like a lot of like the newer stuff is like a lot heavier. They've been diving deeper into the darker stuff, which I like. But yeah, it is. Some of them are like, damn. And the undertones and stuff.
So tell me, how can you guarantee that you Melazines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Mare Chaussee Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation. There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melazines being involved.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. Neuvillette's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Very easily, thank you. No, not very easily. It was a big struggle. Even now, they're still getting shit.
You heard that?
Yeah. save us.
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you. There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
Monsieur Neuvillette said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort. I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier. Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
Aw.
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
They could have made those cute little side characters very flat and said they're depressed. Yes, it builds character, you know? Character. Explore the nearby area. Okay. Hello, Lilith. What you doing?
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's this?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and Vautrin. Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melusines gain the trust of humans.
I think I'll pass.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. It won't be long before Melusines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
Ugh, you blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard work you've put in. Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
Cool.
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
Boss.
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our powers combined. What if...
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally. There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere, unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine. So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melusines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Neuvillette will be left with no excuse.
Oh, fuck.
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
Right, right. That's lovely.
Turn the murderer in!
Melusines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette, too!
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back!
Yeah. But we must be racist. Yeah. Unfortunately.
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform. They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
And she called me a blockhead. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan.
That is indeed something she'd do.
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young. She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal. From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers. I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront Neuvillette. They even avoided causing trouble for me. They were after Carol all along. Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
Why we're not gonna tell him.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects. What happens after this has nothing to do with any of you. I will take responsibility for everything.
Bro. Into the opera house. Oh, see the trial.
They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
I'm thinking... we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Bail him out? Why?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Neuvillette's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol, Neuvillette's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep Vautrin around.
He won't.
Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Neuvillette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Neuvillette will be able to give Vautrin a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
The commotion gradually began to rise in the upper house.
For a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds. Please think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did?
Yeah, that's right!
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
Because he killed someone. Or two?
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent!
He's innocent!
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice. I understand your decision, which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief about the judgment I must now impose. Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions. Your actions have thus violated the law. Therefore, you will be declared guilty.
What?
That can't be! Monsieur Neuvillette, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for Fontaine.
Vautrin, my friend, is there anything else you want to say?
Neuvillette. What have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see? Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent. Why can't you just let me off?
Dude, I like killed a whole bunch of people. Yo, guilty. Oh no, now I have to live in hotel match.
Is this what justice means to you?
Answer me, Neuvillette. Yes, it is.
Order. Since there have been no further objections,
The
the
Oratrice.
Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vautrin. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vautrin will be declared
Guilty.
Goodbye, Monsieur Neuvillette.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
Ooh.
Hey, stop spacing out! What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
What was that?
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me.
Oh my god, the TikToks. Hi, Danish. Hello. How are you? Welcome.
I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over.
Well, hello, Avenstein. Just gonna say Ava. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to whatever the fuck this. To Neuvillette's story quest.
Due to my negligence, the overflow of emotions and memories must have affected you as well. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Wow. The Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought.
Oh, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Let's have a little I don't even know which one it is. Oh, right, it's that one. It's all good. Oh, you also playing Genshin? How was it? Have a great stream. It's all good, all good. Welcome, welcome. Miss you, but I always miss you because you're my darling match. Thank you, Dennis. But how was your stream? You playing Genshin? But yes, if you do need to go and sleep and food and all that, feel free to. Hydromark is more powerful than Paimon thought he is.
Anyways, the last time we came here, the traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine. No emotions boiling over or anything.
Just practicing piano and Genshin. Oh, very nice, very nice. No, I couldn't play an instrument to save my life.
It is as you said. This might be because I am different.
He's different. It's a good combo. It is. It is. Oof. Very vibey. Clocking the 30 hours. Oof. Oh, yeah. I don't think I'll be able to get the 30 hours, but I don't know. It's all good. It's all good. Being socially awkward on the internet. Ugh. What everyone does. So I play piano. No, all good. This is what we all do. That's why doing the story quests is so nice, because I just react and they do the voice lines for me.
It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine. Rivers, lakes, and even the rain.
That sounds awesome!
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience.
The memories I saw were related to you. Talk hard, so only hugs. Justinish, yes.
Which ones?
From when you brought Carol to the Court of Fontaine, to when you declared Vautrin guilty.
It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. That does not mean I am deliberately hiding them.
It's more fun to talk like Razor. An anonymous gifter. Oh, thank you, Anon, for gifting a sub to Danish. What is it? According to the Oratrice Cardinal. Yes. I forget what it's like, the whole thing. Wait, the Oratrice Mechanis DLA. God, bro, it's so long. 2 dyslexic for it. It's fine. It's fine.
It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form. You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These 2 cases are much too similar. I felt like I needed to do something.
Of course.
Paimon's starting to lose track of what you're saying.
Then maybe you should leave me and Neuvillette together alone. Paimon. It's fine. We don't need you here.
Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
No, it's fine.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange.
Oh?
I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions.
But the Milazines?
I don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here.
Okay.
However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara. If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case.
Okay.
Oh! Didn't we read about that in one of the documents?
You've read about it? In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
Huh? What are you doing here? I was just about to look for you at the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, good timing.
Navia! Nice to see you again! Is there something we can help with?
Melty, you've been a cutie patootie cuddly wuddly cutie pie again all years, so I know you'll always be one. Ah. Cease. Cease. It's a pretty Navia.
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking around or anything. Don't worry. Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, and that you're investigating the case.
Oh, the rumors. They're continuing.
So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads. We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the Fleuve Cendre lately. Maybe you'll find the suspects among them.
Oh.
Thank you. Where did you hear about all this?
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you. You talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across Fontaine.
Damn.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think.
Yes, he is attractive. I mean, yes, he does attract more. Yeah,
Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this. We are planning to return to the Palais Marmonia to revisit some details and identify the senders of that threatening letter.
Alright, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula and follow up on their progress.
Okay.
Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Bye, Navia.
Neuvillette, do you think there'll be any problems now that the word is out?
They may be a little more careful.
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any. As a matter of fact, once the word gets out, no one would dare to harm Kiara in broad daylight. What is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines. I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
Well, that was 400 years ago. The Melusines have been integrated into society for 400 years, so...
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night? Did something happen? Let's take a look around.
Okay.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a Melusine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
What? That's it! Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
Everyone now thinks Melusines is just cute little cute little things to gush over. They wouldn't dare. 400 years ago, that's why the fountain was still broken in the memory continuity. Yes.
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves, but no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. The guards have already begun to take action. We can't just stand by and watch. Think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
It feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
Oh, she kind of looks like Carol.
We were informed that. Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
This isn't a good time to be out and about.
Come on, don't act tough. I bet you're hungry too.
Alright, let's go buy a cake or something.
You shouldn't ever skip meals, especially if you have another shift scheduled for later.
I heard even Neuvillette's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted. We gotta make sure we give it all we've got.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if Neuvillette wasn't involved?
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them, I'd be haunted by regret for the rest of my life.
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the criminal has been caught.
Come and fight me instead, you cowards!
Have you heard? Even the special patrol came to help.
Shh! Look! Isn't that Neuvillette? I think he's looking at us.
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
This is truly wonderful.
So, wanna go over and say hi?
No, he wants to go hide back in his office.
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion. Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mermonia. The faster we uncover the truth, the better.
Very true. So what, we ran up here. Let's just...
Take it easy.
Nothing's really changed in 400 years now, has it? Only... But look at that. I fixed the fountain. Fountain is working normally. One wonders when the next master musician will come pay a visit. And this was the other fountain I fixed. It's actually a tunnel inside this fountain that leads down. Whee! Oh, the secrets of world quests. How'd I get the tunnel? World quests. Yes, there was a world quest that let you go through there. I did all of them. Jumps down, hits a ledge, dies. Well, to know that you've done all of them, I think it's the little stone. I can just get this one and quickly get over.
Take it easy.
What it might be is these things here. There's carved stone tablets. So I put the stone tablets back in where they belong. And then I ran up here and activated it, and it took it off, and it turned into a tunnel. I actually don't remember what's down here. Alright, dive. Big tunnel. But it definitely was one of the world quests. I know there's only one world quest I haven't done so far in the entire game. Secret tunnel, yes. But I think there was another thing you had to defeat in here that I defeated. I do not have my swimming team on. This is gonna be bad. And this is where one of the waypoints is. So if you're probably missing a waypoint, it could be that. Oh no, wait, the thing you defeat's in here, yes. You never mind, you have the tunnel. You like forget that it's there because you just like the waypoint. It's very convenient. It means you don't travel by running around as much. We're about an hour 43. Alright, let's take a short break now, and then we will finish it off. So this is, yeah, we're about halfway through. We'll take a short break now, and then we'll come back and finish this off. How does that sound? At the burb. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Yes. Bathroom break. Food. Stretching. I should probably do all of those things. Alright, I'll be back. Big. Alright, let's go. I grabbed one of the brownies I made the other day. Oh, it's so good. Alright, let's keep going. Let's look for some suspicious documents. Smuggling case.
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom. This is the one.
Yes.
The list of involved suspects should be... Ah, found it.
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the fortress of Meropide following trial. Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders but who did not participate in the case will not stand trial.
Those 5 minutes felt like eternity. It was just about 3. But we're back. It's fine. It's long enough for a bathroom break and food and stretching. That's great. I still have something to drink, yeah, so it's fine.
Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior. All other personnel remain on our watch list.
Oh, okay.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
Yes, there is something suspicious about Essin, to be precise.
Can't go longer without you. Cease.
It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case, and he moves around without much restriction.
I should be telling Navia about this.
Monsieur Neuvillette, someone claiming to be from the Spina di Rosula just checked in with us.
Okay.
He said, and I quote, "We have located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe." Huh? How did Navia find them so quickly? We've only just figured out the suspect's name.
I too am perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here. We should head over and take a look.
Okay.
Take it easy.
Cafe is right below us. Let's see how much damage she'll do on a full jump from up here. Oh, cutscene. Oh.
Hey, Navia, we're here! Whoa. Check out all these people! Hey there, are you Navia's friends too?
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Maréchaussée Phantom. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Okay.
Invite them over?
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
Something feels off. But, oh well. Let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essin here?
Yes, that's me.
You're Essin?
Yes, monsieur Neuvillette.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
I did, but I was just following orders.
Oh.
Orders from whom?
Domenico. He was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
Domenico. Where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place.
Oh, we could go to the fortress again.
Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
Oh, do we get to see Risley?
You've done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
formalities for later. You should find Domenico first. If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
Very true.
Alright then, let's head to the fortress right now!
We don't need any paperwork like last time, do we? We're not being admitted into the fortress by saying that we're suspects in a... well, that we're guilty. I I love that the last time we were admitted, I guess, to the fortress, it was because we ate food prepared for Farina. Or the food that was intended for Farina. The cake that the knave brought for Farina. And then we were sent to the fortress because of that. He couldn't send us on like false accusations. It was like something that we truly did. But oh, we get to visit Risley.
Welcome to the Fortress of Meripede, dear esteemed guests.
I heard cake. Yes. That's what Paimon basically said.
Oh, and a greeting from none other than the Duke himself! Guess we made a name for ourselves at this place.
This isn't anything new. I figured you had important matters to discuss when the two of you, not to mention the Chief Justice, showed up.
I guess.
Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries and cut right to the chase.
Okay. You tell Risley about the threat letter Kiara received.
I do remember a thing or two about Domenico. He once attempted to round up the other inmates and instigate a protest.
Mm-hmm. How'd that go?
What does this guy think he is? Paimon hopes nothing came of it.
He once attempted to, I said, meaning that it was over before it even started. And now he's threatening Melazines, is he?
He's a real stand-up guy.
To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of you bothered to personally investigate raises a flag. Is there something else going on behind the scenes here?
He's got the same concerns we do.
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past. I wish to meet Domenico in person and have my questions answered. That's an easy one. Let me think. I think he's at...
Oh, did I hear someone say Melazine? What happened?
Hi, Seachween.
Seachween!
A Melazine named Kiara received a threatening letter.
Yeah, and we're investigating. The person who threatened her seems to be imprisoned here. Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
Look, Seachween is a Melazine, but she's a little human as well. As they say, who did it? Why is there a Veseline human hybrid?
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her as we speak.
Nothing to worry about.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there anything you can do about this?
Ah, head nurse. Do you require me to personally deal with the criminal? Risley.
Risley?
Okay, I get it. I'll bring Domenico to you. That's your only demand, correct? Think of it as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own accord, not to formally transfer a criminal for trial. I urge you to set aside any concerns. Thanks for the trouble. Consider me in your debt.
Whoa! If Paimon were the Duke, Paimon would take this chance to ask for something really important.
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette would reject that. But enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico and bring him to you.
Do you say naughty words? Me? Or them?
Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
Please come with me to the infirmary.
Okay.
Watch your step. There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
Okay. Is the we're already on the bottom floor. Where the fuck is the infirmary? I don't... What would you consider naughty words? The administrative floor. Oh, okay, it is on the second floor. Yeah. Every time I think of siege,
Take it easy.
let's...
Did Neuvillette just walk by?
Now that I think about it, I can leave this place soon. Huh?
Whee.
Please rest here for a moment.
Okay.
Oh, and would anyone like anything to drink?
The words the cop players use in every damn sentence. No.
Paimon's not that thirsty, but thanks anyway. Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated, which means you have to drink up even before that. I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
Okay. And it's like, no, I'm fine. I'll bring you some tea. Okay.
Concerned about everyone's health as always. Why aren't you two saying anything?
The criminals we passed by earlier.
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests looked quite familiar.
Familiar? Paimon didn't even realize they were wearing them.
Neither did I.
But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
Paimon and I will go. You're not exactly a sight for sore eyes around here.
That's not a bad idea. I will stay here and wait for news from you. I place great trust in Wriothesley, so I rarely visit the fortress of Meropide. However, exceptional circumstances call for exceptional measures. I hope I didn't cause him too much trouble.
Are his boots thigh high? What the f... I think he's got thigh-high boots. That's great. So you don't usually let a flipper doodle. I may swear occasionally, but not COD gamer words.
Anything you need?
The badge you're wearing. What is he wearing? Oh.
Oh, this? Are you interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
What's that?
We have a very long history, going back as far as 400 years ago.
Oh, that's not good.
We have never had many members throughout our history, nor do we have much of a reputation, but everyone treats each other like family. Helping each other is our purpose. At the same time, we seek to maintain just dealings as much as possible.
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
All we want is to defend ourselves. None of us have ever committed serious crimes, and we're not especially powerful either. We're at a natural disadvantage here in the fortress. But people won't give us a hard time if we stick together.
Right. Mutual aid, and I assume that's just for humans and...
Interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network? If you'd like to learn more, here's our flyer.
After consider, I've come to the conclusion. Help each other. Do all you can to further justice. Do not detest just judgment. The above are the 3 principles of the Mutual Aid Network. All are welcome to join, and membership is free. There are no compulsory group events. The Mutual Aid Network encourages members to do what they are able, but are able, including but not limited to cleaning, exercising, tutoring, and studying. It is hoped that all mutual aid network members will, during their time in the Fortress of Metropede, face up to the crimes they've committed, encourage each other, support each other, and welcome the future together.
Our slogan may have evolved over the centuries, but our goal has remained unchanged. Here, this book is for you. You're welcome to come and sign up anytime.
A pamphlet given. Oh, okay. Ah, that one.
You two look kind of familiar.
The badge you're wearing.
It's the symbol of the Mutual Aid Network designed by our first president. From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those medals for myself, though.
Medal of Peace.
The first president of our network was an amazing person. Powerful as he was, he never used his strength against anyone.
Oh,
he encouraged the weaker
actually,
criminals to stick together and look out for each other.
is this the Neuvillette's friend who is sent to prison?
All of us have a lot of respect for him.
Okay.
Enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neuvillette.
I get it. I get it. Sitting down.
Did you manage to gather any intel?
Yes.
The people who wore the badges belong to an organization called the Mutual Aid Network. According to them, the badge's design was inspired by the Medal of Peace. Have you seen any of those before?
I personally crafted 2 of them myself. They were awarded to Carol and Vautrin. Carol's medal was destroyed in a fire. The only one that remained should belong to Vautrin.
Oh, so the network was inspired by...
Monsieur Neuvillette, His Grace has requested your presence in his office. He's found Domenico.
Thank you, Seedween.
All right. Let us talk to him first and get to the bottom of this situation.
Back up the stairs.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Yes. Ooh. Where's the entrance again? Fuck. Run. Risley's office. Oh my god, did I go like the I went the long way around. Jesus Christ. No. It's fine, it's fine. Oof. Upstairs to Risley's tea collection.
Allow me to introduce this fine gentleman, Domenico. Why don't you explain everything to him?
Neuvillette? What do you want? What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Calm down. I merely want to ask you a few questions. Was it your idea to send that letter to a Melusine? Hassan has already confessed, so there really isn't any need to keep hiding.
Oh, that idiot! I can't believe I trusted him.
What are you gonna do? Stab me? Get stabbed. Exactly.
Let me ask this another way. It was your idea to send that letter, correct?
That threat letter.
Yes.
Who is pulling your strings?
What? You're not trying to frame me for something I haven't done, are you?
That's literally the opposite of what he's trying to do.
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. Chief Justice of Fontaine has been personally investigating your case. I assume your previous attempt to incite unrest at the Fortress of Meripede has something to do with this as well.
I admit I acted on impulse. I'll tell you the truth. But before that, you must ensure my safety.
We'll see.
I can do that.
You see, we're all reasonable people here.
I try to be.
I only intended to do some small business at first. Someone contacted me about delivering some goods and promised me a generous sum of more in return. After making a few trips, I was suddenly approached by the Marechaussee Phantom. They accused me of smuggling prohibited items, and I was put on trial. But I refused to accept any of that. The ignorant can be rightfully absolved from guilt, right? Well, I suspect that someone got me locked up here so they could get their hands on my goods.
And then you decided to take revenge on the Melazines? Over that?
Ignorance is not an excuse, by the way. You're hopeless.
My initial target was Neuvillette. Everyone in the fortress of Meropide was declared guilty by him after all. So they must more or less hold a grudge against them, right? If I could get them to strike back. But for some reason, no one wanted to team up with me. That mutual aid network in particular. What did those nobodies even gain from trying to challenge me? Seriously. In the end, I had to redirect my focus onto Melazines to salvage things.
Stretching. No break back.
I recall that Kiara was the one who confiscated my goods for inspection. So I asked one of the more approachable guards to send a letter, claiming that I meant to contact my family.
The cracking sounds. Oh, I don't think I can crack them too much.
But the letter was in fact addressed to Essa. I requested that he write a threat letter to Kiara and force her to resign from the Marechaussee Phantom.
Am I to assume that the claims you've made are your own thoughts? Have you been in contact with any suspicious people recently?
No.
Is it true that all members involved in the smuggling scandal have been caught?
Yes. And that's all I know.
Sigewinne, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later. So, Monsieur Neuvillette, you were concerned that there might be a shadowy faction looking to capitalize on the delicate situation with the Melazines to stir up greater chaos?
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the past, so I had to be prepared for any possibility.
And how long ago was this incident?
400 years ago?
More than 400 years.
You might be overthinking this. Time can change a lot of things. Everything's different now.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melazines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society. But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines, people wouldn't just sit back and do nothing. I trust that they would make different choices from before.
I wonder why Sigewinne has a human form while being a Mezzaline. I believe it's when a human and a Mezzaline love each other very much. A human-looking Mezzaline is born.
We saw lots of people standing up for Melazines on our way back to the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, I'll stop. But she's a... As stated in the, where the fuck is it? Yeah, Mezzaline. If I go down, it says... Sigewinne is a lone exception, as while she's still a Mezzaline, she has a quote-unquote special body, which makes physiologically similar to a human. Let's see. But yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't say. Exactly. She was made in a lab. It's almost nicer to say, avoids the questions. Yeah, made in a lab.
Monsieur Neuvillette, the Melusines are a species you introduced to Fontaine. How the public treats them is also reflective of their attitude towards you. When people refused to place their trust in Melusines, it was because they were still on the fence about you, their unfamiliar Chief Justice. For almost 500 years, you've conducted every trial with impartiality. You made the right judgment each time, regardless of whatever nonsense went on. People no longer have any reservations about you and even consider you a symbol of the law.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, your every decision will impact all of Fontaine. In other words, you've gradually transformed the whole nation.
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one wanted to join forces with Domenico.
Tragedies like that will never happen again.
I am undeserving of such high compliments. From my perspective, I have simply been fulfilling my duties. It isn't anything special or worthy of praise. I'm simply fulfilling the promises I've made and searching for answers through my judgments. It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard. The complexity of human emotions and willpower far exceed those of mine. As a matter of fact, I believe that you are the ones who deserve my respect.
Aww.
There's no need to be so modest. The current state of affairs says it all. You're no longer that outsider you were before. Even if you wished to investigate something on your own, many would take the initiative to lend you a hand.
I must say that you've made a fair point. Thank you for clearing my doubts. Now that the case has been settled, I should get going.
Huh? You're leaving?
And so soon, too? Why not stay for a cup of tea?
Thank you for the offer, but I know how this place works all too well.
What do you mean by that?
While some are here to redeem themselves, there will inevitably be those who harbor resentment towards me. The less time I spend here, the better. My presence could very well result in an unwanted disturbance.
In that case, I'll have to insist. I still have 2 more things to say.
Please, go ahead.
The first is about the guard who helped Domenico send that letter.
I know of what you speak. The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Memoria's staff. However, as I mentioned earlier, I visited today on personal business. Therefore, I leave that matter in your hands.
Well, that makes things a lot easier.
You're not going to...
Hey now, don't let your imagination run wild. Those from up there have a tendency to sympathize with others. However, down here, such thoughts will put you at high risk.
Okay.
I'll have a chat with the guard and remind him to take precautions in the future.
A chat.
I see no issues with that.
Great! That's one thing out of the way. What's the other thing you wanted to say?
The other thing was born from my own sense of curiosity. Now, I've heard that you investigated the mutual aid network. Is that right?
Yes.
Neuvillette thought their badges looked familiar.
I noticed the small gang as well when I first took over the Fortress of Meripede. They were not great in number, but every member always made sure to stand up for what was right. I've looked into their founder, Vautrin, who once stood trial and was sentenced to imprisonment in the fortress. According to existing documentation, Vautrin remained disciplined throughout his imprisonment. He had never once engaged in physical or verbal aggression. In other words, how he presented himself in prison was very different from his behavior in court.
What?
Doesn't he hate Neuvillette?
During his trial, I could sense that his feelings were complicated. He appeared to be full of resentment, and I believe he had every right to feel that way.
Perhaps he had been putting on an act.
An act?
Neuvillette and Vautrin had a close relationship as superior and subordinate. Vautrin must have known that the Chief Justice would make an impartial judgment.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those present that you were upholding justice.
True.
And to those who had been sitting on the fence, Vautrin's act was a very meaningful one. That's all from me. Does anyone else have anything to say? Now's your chance.
Are you also wearing thigh-high boots?
I don't have anything to say. Apart from expressing my gratitude, that is. Well then, let us head back. No need to see us off.
Bye, Risley.
Please, take care.
Okay. I got him first pull on the banner. Oh. I think it took a little bit for me. Let me see if I can. This one. 31 pulls for Risley. Follow Neuvillette Elder is.
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin. The words he spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me on to do something.
But Risley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me. I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? Surprise, relief, fear, and regret. But this blend of emotions has led me to finally understand some things. I would like to hear your thoughts too. What do you think of me?
Oh?
Paimon agrees with everything Risley said. As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials makes an impact on Fontaine. What do you think, Traveler? Hey, any comments?
What I really think is...
The mean voice lines.
Every trial you've ever judged has left its impression on you. And that's what makes you who you are today.
As the Hydro Dragon Sovereigneer, Neuvillette still thinks of himself as an outsider due to his identity. But so much time has passed since then. Perhaps the lines between him and humans have long since blurred.
That is indeed a reasonable assumption. As I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself.
I think most humans can't fully understand themselves, so you're on the right path.
But I trust your judgment. Since some time ago, I have begun to notice the changes that have occurred upon my person. These changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but emerged as a result of time itself. I will try to contemplate this further. Thank you both.
You're welcome. Ooh.
Oh. Huh? It's raining!
Cutscene.
Paimon forgot to bring an umbrella! Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder!
Oh, it's raining.
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
The
Fortress of Mirapede. It's a good place for me.
He owes me so many answers.
Neuvillette? You could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillette! The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
Aww. My boy.
Is the matter resolved?
We found the person who sent that threatening letter. Risley said he'd keep a close eye on him, so the Melusines should be safe now.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging you all into this.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved of our own accord.
By the way, where's Kiara?
At the Palais Mermonia, more than 50 people offered to protect her. Some even hid within the bushes to look out for danger. I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel uneasy, so I asked her to stay inside the Palais. It's very safe in there.
Who's gonna beat the shit out of that guy? Oh, right, it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm sure there's so much off-screen violence in this. Oh, yeah. Well, as Risley said before, do you want me to go rough him up a bit? I was like, no, we're just here to talk to him, it's fine.
What a relief.
But Risley's gonna go keep an eye on him and talk, if need be.
Well, now it looks like the dust has finally settled. To celebrate this joyous occasion, Monsieur Neuvillette, would you be interested in an exclusive interview?
That's not how you celebrate!
I will consider it.
Oh.
Really?
Of course. My schedule is full for the following weeks, but I should be available next month. Come up with questions during the intervening days, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
Aww. Charlotte shutting down.
Yes! Thank you so much, Monsieur!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must head back to the Palais and issue a communique to publicize our investigation results. I hope it will assuage the concerns of all.
Oh, an exclusive interview! Am I dreaming? What should I ask him?
Don't let anything hold you back. Make the most of this opportunity and ask away.
I agree. He'll decline any question he can't answer anyway, so you might as well give all of them a shot.
True. Look at the pretty girls. Okay, let's return. have a good lark. Ooh. Talk to Kiara. Alright, must be in... We'll see on Neuvillette's office. Hello, Kiara. Oh, she's sleeping. Look how cute she's sleeping. I wonder, can I... If I do this, cancel notification. There we go. She's sleeping. Look how adorable. Look at the little Z's. Oh, I want to miss you. Ah. We've only got a little bit longer now. And it's all done.
Kiara?
Monsieur Neuvillette? Sorry, I accidentally fell asleep.
It's quite all right. I'm here to tell you that we have caught the sender of that threatening letter. You're safe now.
Thank you, Monsieur. And thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon. Everyone's been so nice to me, so I've always felt really safe.
No.
Do you remember Domenico? He was the sender of that letter.
Let me think. I can't remember. My memory isn't that good, so I easily forget things. By the way, I saw Carol in my dreams just now. Where's she gone, by the way?
Oh.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
No.
In my dream, she looked really happy. She held my hand and said, "Kiara, our dreams have finally come true." I can't remember what our dreams were anymore, and I don't know why. But I felt really happy too.
Aww.
I can sense your joy. It is indeed a delightful moment.
Monsieur Neuvillette, are you happy too? Oh, I almost forgot. Am I allowed to go out now? I promised to model for Alof.
Of course. Off you go.
See you next time, Monsieur, Traveler, and Big Sis Paimon.
Au revoir, Kiara.
See you next time.
Skip, skip, skip. The remains of the past day. He's left me. Oh no, there he is. Haha. Hello, Neuvillette.
I once thought that time was of no consequence to me. Distance yourself from others and stay focused on your work. A few years or a few hundred, it's all the same. But after all this, I've realized that perhaps this way of thinking is fundamentally flawed. The passing of time has its own consequences. The answer that I've been searching for amongst all those lives. Perhaps it's life itself.
Aww. I kind of wish that, like, even, like, after you finish the story quest, like, the characters are just, like, they stay here. Because, like, there's a reason a lot of people never finished, Venti's story quest. It's because the last scene, I think, he's sitting in, his statue's hands, and people wanted to leave him there. I kind of wish that they'd just stay there, and then when, like, there's an event or something that uses them, it just brings them into that or whatever. But I kind of wish they'd just stay where they are, so you can always, like, go up and they'll have, like, idle talking points, so you can go say hi to them. But yes, this is the last story quest, world quest that we've got on. We have 3 more story quests. So in 2 days, we'll go do Risley, which means in 4 days, we'll do Farina. Navia's gonna be a little longer than that because we've got 12 days left of Roses and Muskets. So Risley, Farina, then we'll do Roses and Muskets. Maybe do the Leroy World Quest as well that day. And then after that, we'll do Navia. Clear them all out. I don't have no more story quest lifts, but as always, we've got our hangout ones, which I've never done. There's so many endings. We've got a whole bunch. Actually, well, I still have it on. I do not have the right characters for this fight right now. But I need to get my battle pass done. We'll do this one fight, yeah.
Stay close and you will live.
Okay, Ryan. Yes, that was the end of Neuvillette's story, but so good. Come on, where are you? I didn't grab it, did I? Damn. Oh, there he is.
Shine down.
Stabilize.
Is it breaking out of the sky now? Yes.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
The fuse is lit.
Come on, come on. Oh no, I'm dying.
Gather.
The music in here is so cool.
There is no escape.
Time for a light show.
Come on, anger him. Yeah, I don't have any characters that can do that. Oh, I'm pretty sure if I go... Oh. Oh, damn. This is the best part of the song, too.
Stabilize.
Gotcha. Game's up. Time's over.
Fuse is lit.
So good. I loved it in the original when I first played through it. Oh, it's... won't go bad. It really wants you to use Fontaine characters in this that have the alignment, but I don't use any of them yet because I haven't built any of them. Ah! Yoimiya.
There is no escape.
Interrupt the shadow's attacks. Well...
Quietly now.
There we go. Any healers? No.
Solidify.
But it's fine.
Things are about to get dicey.
I just need to be very careful with Yoimiya. I just watch when the shield drops down and quickly swap over. Even though it's about to break any moment now. Oh, there it is. It's fine, it's not attacking me yet. Should have set Raiden off. Oh, perfect.
Time for a light show.
Busted. There is no escape.
Come on, I'm almost done. Where the fuck are you? There we go. I took a little longer than I liked. But the music slaps, so it's not that bad. Oh, I got a billet! Yes! Oh, it's always a good day when we get a billet. Because unfortunately those take a little bit to get to. So 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. That. Do you have the happy birthday world quest? I do. I have completed the happy birthday world quest. Which one was that? Oh, is that using all my resin? You don't know how to start it? The happy birthday... According to Wiki, I should have the requirements. It's, it doesn't just pop up, but you need to go to, yeah, I'll show you. So, where the fuck's the house again? Should be easiest to go to this one. You should just start running up here. And Ursula should be around here, like her grandpa. Should be around here. And you should be like, ah! And that should, you have to go talk to him. But... Oh, what letter? Oh, read the first letter. Oh, moved to the fortress. I've been living here for quite some time. Living here is bad. They're the Ooh. But yeah, it did take even though it says like 1 day should be enough to get it, it did take a little bit to show up. You still know your daily, why punish yourself for someone else's mistake? I'm the one at fault here. Chronic illness has been flaring up. Nothing like being unwell to appreciate the joys of good health. You can at least tell me how they're doing. I look forward to your response. But yeah, it did take a day or two. I completed the world quest the week they came out, so I just can't seem to start that one. Oh. So have you done like the whole Book of Revealing stuff? Because the Book of Revealing, and then it's like 2 days after the Book of Revealing stuff, then you start Pursuit 1, and then you can do Pursuit 2, and that's when Happy Birthday comes, because it's like it's a lot of stuff. I have some news I'm planning to share with you when we saw each other, but I'll tell you now. The precious thing in my life I mentioned. Oh, it's her daughter. Decided to bring her home and know your door, even if the door is close to me. At the very least, please open it to her. I'll bring her to the Court of Fontaine. She still hasn't had a good look, so once we leave this world, I'm going to give her all the sunlight the world has to offer. Tragic shit. He's seen, I love it. It's like Fanta. That has to be Fanta on the table. Anyway, yes. Let's go back to here. Oh, run. Heal her, please. I actually wonder what my statue. You're still confused? Let me just check the statue. 24. Still got a lot. That's the beginning of it. Okay. So there's a whole lot of stuff. So there's this place here, the Book of Revealing. you have to have completed this one. I don't think it'll show up too much of requirements. You have to have completed this whole Book of Revealing section, and then when you finish, you have to have completed In the Wake of Narcissus to do the Through the Looking Glass. And once you've finished the quest through the Looking Glass, 2 days after, back at the Book of Revealing, you'll get Pursuit Part 1. And then after you finish Pursuit Part 1, 2 days in game, you get Pursuit Part 2. And then after finishing that, I think it's one game. Oh, it says one game day. A day after, you get the Happy Birthday quest. It's a long line of stuff. But it did take me a couple days, I think, for it to show up. But I also wasn't really looking over there the entire time. Because, as I said, and the new one, you talk to Erif, and she'll have like a little thing show up, and she'll give you the last world quest that just came out. Leroy. Where is it? I think Happy Birthday should be the last one. Happy birthday. You completed Leroy? I am waiting to do it on stream because from what I saw of what spoiled myself, I guess. It ends a little spicy. I know. But we'll see. Ooh. I just smashed through it and paid 0 attention. Okay. Well, I'll be streaming it, so you can see it. I think that is it. Let me get it. Now, as I said earlier, we've got Risley's story quest next in 2 days time. Then we'll have Farina. Then we'll do the new Roses and Muskets. And then yes. And then just over 2 weeks time, I will be very delicately pulling for Chevrolet on 2 5-star banners that I already have, and hoping, I don't know, I have this thought of like, if I lose my 50-50 in those 2 I swear I better get her in like 2 temples. If I lose my 50-50 in those 2 temples, it means I'm guaranteed, which to be guaranteed. Oh, with early pity, when I have what, how many 74 plus 32, 7, 8, 6, 106 wishes right now. So it's gonna be good. Why do I have to? Oh. BS. Well, let me have a look-sees to see. Too bad 4 stars never guaranteed. Ugh, I know, right? I've been very, very lucky, and I haven't. Well, I've got every single 4-star, but it is, yes, a very dangerous game to play to try and get them, especially now that I have like all of the characters. every time, and I don't want to constellate the 5 stars. I don't like if I have all of them and all that. I don't know. I don't want to constellate my 5 stars. But unfortunately, that means, you know, pulling very dangerously. Bro, there's like no one streaming right now. I got my last 4-star on the standard banner from leveling Navia. Yeah, I do get a good amount. I know. Oh, I got Ito on his like first banner in a temple, and then like I coped and kept pulling for Goro, but I don't know if I actually got him on that banner. I'm 2 more pulls. Got 2 more wishes away from pulling again on the standard banner. So we've got an 8. I don't even know where I'm at on pity for that. should be interesting. Don't, oh fuck, it's split it. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Let me have a look-sees. My Genshin pity. I'm 40 pity on the standard banner. So, we'll see. It's halfway. Well, I've been like... God, I would never... oh, that'd be bad if I tried putting down every character I ever got on the banners. It'd be... a headache and a half. But Ayaka, Navia, oof. I'm happy. We just gotta keep praying. The new updates, new areas, more primos. Excitement. Yes, I don't think there's anyone really to raid. Oh, fuck it. We do a fuck it, we bowl again. Let's see. Let me, oh, okay, that's not the one I wanted to open. Sure. Let's, oh, hi, Lilith. You know, fuck out, we will. It's fine. Why won't, for some reason, okay, whatever, it's fine. Let's load it up here. Okay, cool. Alright, let me copy this. What's that? Okay. So yes, we're gonna be doing Risley next. Oh, that is the wrong command. Okay, that is the non-raid message. And this is the sub-raid message. If you're subbed. Use my dancing emotes. I gotta try and get more emotes, but they're expensive. Yes, okay. I would like to wish everyone an amazing time zone. And I will see you all in 2 days. And yes. Lilith, stop trying to push stuff over. Oh, and before I forget, I also got little Genshin gift box things. Oh, you could hear that. Which I can open up. I can do a little video and do that and show you guys what I got. It'll be fun, I guess. I don't know. But yes, I hope everyone has an amazing time zone, and thank you all for coming and watching me play, and yes, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.